No, I think we went through Plan B pretty quickly and Plan C, and maybe started getting into Plan D. It was a good onslaught, and the batting was at high calibre. And we searched. We were hoping there was going to be a little bit of turn in the wicket, especially bowling first. It felt a bit sticky, but right from the first over, they disrupted our plans and they got ahead of the game. And you're right, it wasn't until the latter stages that we got some semblance of control. Part of it was we didn't execute as well as we could, but the other part was there was sublime batting from two very good players. So often you just have to doff the cap and say well played, and on this occasion I thought those two in particular were great. Well, you still got to get some evidence, and both Mitch and Jadu were going up around 15, so he saw an opportunity with Mitchell to change the pace of the game. And to be fair, we were searching to try and find a way to stop it. There wasn't at this stage any assistance anywhere. And he did a good job. We maybe could have chopped and changed a bit through the middle, but I think we're pretty shell-shocked. And even the fielding, which has been good all year, the fielding was put on the back foot, there were catches dropped, and that's been a little bit unusual for us. So it was an onslaught of pressure, and we just took a little bit too long to respond. No, I think it was pretty good. There were times there that we were dominating as well, but it was just of a high risk. And then credit to Mohit Sharma, where at one point we were on track, and Mohit Sharma came in and bowled an outstanding 4 overs to really stunt it. And that was sort of the game. We were sloppy, so there's probably 15 runs there, but the other 20 were high quality batting and good 4 overs from Mohit Sharma. They also with their taller bowlers, they came in hard and bowled shorter at times, which was more effective in the second innings. So no, they're playing well. They played a good game. We're a little bit handicapped by absence of some players, but the players that were playing today did really well with the last game. So their confidence was high. They just hit a couple of guys with bats the size of motorways, and they just batted really well. Sometimes you can do all the right things, but pressure and good batting can just put you under pressure, and that's what we just had today. We had some good spells. Shardul Thakur bowled well. He held it together, and the last 4 overs had a lot of character to them, last 5 overs. But in between there was some high calibre hitting, and I'll stress it was just the pressure of that onslaught that made us be a little bit sloppy. Yeah, I'm sick of seeing him actually. It's 2 in a row. The final last year he played beautifully as well, got I think it was 96, and watched him closely. He's obviously got good connections around the Chennai area, but I think he's a wonderful player. And today was superb. That 6 early on over, long off was a great way to start your innings, and that was a sign of intent, and they didn't let up. And that's what I say, we will pour over our performance, but there's some batting in there which is of the highest calibre. The evenness of the competition, the nature of our squad, losing players and injuries has meant that we have been having to chop and change a bit more, and that can often lead to some inconsistency. Where do we go? We go 7 and 6, and then 8 and 6, and get through and win. It's not that hard. Well, fielding's been really good. You can't look at just one game. I think the points are making about pressure. We got put under pressure today, and both bowling and fielding can often be on the back foot when you are under pressure. And today you can start thinking about what's happened beforehand rather than what's at hand. And we got a little bit caught up in how many runs they're going to get, what have I done wrong, and probably fell a little bit behind mentally. But I was really pleased from 15 overs onwards we were able to pull it back together and give ourselves a chance. At one stage it was looking like 270, 280. And given the run rate, the subtleties of run rate, it was probably a good result to pull the game back to only a 30-odd run loss in the end. No, it's really special. You're getting 90,000 people to come and watch. The players absolutely love it. It's a magnificent stadium when it's like that. Not our day, but still at times a fantastic place. And you still get goosebumps from last year's final where it happened 2 nights in a row. So yeah, really fond memories of this place.